you need to stop worrying about if they're going to come back to you and stressing yourself out about it when you know damn well that they are. You are stressed out about it because they've been holding back from you longer than you thought they would. You would. You need to relax. Okay, this person's trying to prove a point in a very petty way. Okay, they want you to panic. They want you to overthink right now with their distance. You know, maybe they will go a couple days at most without talking to you. Maybe they go a couple weeks, or maybe they've never even done this at all. This is literally strategic. This is thought of, okay? And you're feeling the raft of that. Like, you are basically falling for it. And I can't blame you. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying you are falling for it, okay? This person has not fully walked away from you. There are still emotions that they have for you. They are just being petty, okay? They're trying to prove a point, all right? But let's see what more you need to hear about this, just so you can have a peace of mind, because I just feel like you're kind of losing it right now, you know? It's almost like, you know that feeling when you lose your dog or something like that, your dog runs away and you can't find it. It's like that sinking feeling in your stomach, like, oh my God, you know, it's like panicking. That's the energy I'm picking up on. But yeah, let's see what more you need to hear. Let's dive into the details. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days, okay? I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMISTROT, nothing less, nothing more than that. All right. King of Wands. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be or have significant fire sign placements like Leo, Venus, Sagittarius, Venus, Aries, Venus. All right. What more do they need to hear about this situation? Tell me more. Tell me more. 7 of Wands. Ooh, they are very defensive right now. Okay, because they don't want to admit that you're right, okay? And I feel like they have like a little piece of something to make them feel like you are wrong, and they're running with it, okay? It's like, okay, usually I'm the one that's kind of screwing up and you are the one that's like right about it. But now they feel defensive because either you said something to them or did something to them, most likely in defense of their behavior or their actions, right? And they're taking that and running with them like, okay, well, no, they need to apologize to me. It's almost like they want you to bow down to them just as many times that they had to bow down to you because they were wrong. But like what you did is very like a portion of some shit that they've done to you. Okay, do you see what I'm trying to say? Okay, tell me more. It's petty. That's why I was like, this is fucking petty. And you are like, no. Like, you're like, no. Like, it's almost like what you did, what they did, I mean, like, it was so much worse. And you're like, I've dealt with so much worse. Just because I said something back to you or I did a little bit something back to you, no, please. Like, please. It's like you did way more damage, okay? So right now, it's just a lot of pointing fingers at one another. Pointing fingers. But, it's still very much uncomfortable for you, okay? But you don't want to bow down to them or apologize or whatever. Let's see. Okay, I kind of want to just know what's going to be happening next. I just want to dive like straight into it. What's going to be happening next? The Moon, the Hierophant, the 2 of Wands. Oh, them being silent is just as uncomfortable for them as it is for you. So it's almost like they're making themselves suffer as much as they are like kind of making you suffer here with the silence, okay? But it's like you guys both know on both ends that you guys are going to come back to one another, that there's still a tie here. There's still, in a way, like an emotional commitment you guys have for one another, if that makes sense. You guys still want each other. With the 2 of Wands and the Strength here, it's just a matter of like, who's going to put their motherfucking pride to the side? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? And I think if you basically stand your ground, I think they're going to recognize like, okay, they're not going to. They're not going to come forward. They're not going to bow down like I want them to. They're not going to apologize. They're not going to kiss my ass. And that's when they're going to start being contemplated. Okay, should I come forward? Should I come forward? Okay, what's going to be happening next in this connection? Someone could be a Leo or a Libra or a Cancer or a Pisces. All right, the Queen of Wands. You're going to get your way. Ah, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. You're going to get your way. Bam. Right. Like with the Queen of Wands, it lets me know it's like you are feeling like you are, how do I say, like, you're feeling like you got the power. Like, oh, I got you. Like, I got you. You know, like, I'm happy I stood my ground here and I made you come to me because I'm the fucking prize. Fuck. I'm the prize, not you. I don't want to say that. That sounds ignorant. But you see what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, I brought so much good stuff. I tolerated so much. Why should I sit here and kiss your ass? And with the Temperance here, I'm seeing you guys having, it's almost like a meetup. Okay, I'm seeing you guys seeing each other in person here with the Temperance because it's an indicator of like a physical manifestation and wanting to balance things. So they'll most likely be like, hey, can I talk to you? Like, can I pick you up? And can we have a conversation, please? Okay, and even then, like I'm seeing like even then when they're trying to talk to you, you're still kind of like being a little bit guarded or even a little bit sassy, okay? Tell me more. What will be happening next in this connection? Some of you could have children with this person. Take that if that resonates. With the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Oh, okay, cool. I'm seeing them validating your feelings here. Like you're feeling understood emotionally by them. Even though they were acting like a stubborn piece of shit before. It's like they're making you feel validated here about how you felt and how you took things. There also could be accountability that this person takes, okay? It's almost like they, yes, are going to basically take accountability and admit, you know, whatever wrongs they you know, whatever their wrongs were. But I think they also want validation from you too. Like they're like, okay, like, you know, I fucked up. I'm sorry. You know, I understand the extent of how fucked up my fuck up was. But I also want you to reassure me, like, you know, do you really feel that way towards me? Like, say you said something screwed up to them. Like, did you really feel that? Can you just tell me that you didn't? Like, you know, that stuff is playing through my head, even though it was the one time you ever did something wrong to me or said something fucked up or did something fucked up. Like, I want that reassurance from you right now. Like, could you give me that? You know, even they may not say it exactly like that because this person could be a little bit prideful or very much prideful, but like, that's what they're seeking. And like the way that they're going to be talking to you and almost like their body language is going to be screaming that, like, I just want you to fucking reassure me right now. Tell me you don't actually hate me when you told me you hated me, never wanted to see me again. You know, like, you know what I mean? That's just an example. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Okay. Tell me more. And with the Sun here. Okay. And I think you guys will both like have a moment of like a sense of relief with one another. You feel good. You feel reassured. You feel like, I won. And they're feeling like, okay, thank you for giving me the reassurance. Thank you for making me feel like you don't completely hate me or you don't respect me or care about me. Blase, 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 blase. Don't fall for this shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to be like petty or, you know, be like sound ignorant, but it's like, this is a game. This is a mind game. Don't let it like mentally screw you up right now because I feel like you're panicking and you really don't need to be. I feel like this is literally going to play out in less than a few weeks. So stick it through. Distract yourself if you need to, you know, go out with some friends, do some yoga, take a hike. Don't stress it, babe. It's a game. It's literally thought out. Don't fall for it, okay? Or at least don't let your emotions fall for it, okay? All right? Love you. Bye. Someone that claimed that they hated you, want nothing to do with you, was disgusted by you, is coming in with a heartfelt message. And you may think it's a little fake because of how grossly they spoke to you. Like when you guys last spoke to each other, it was not good. It was like, leave me the fuck alone. I want nothing to do with you. They pushed you away to the point where you don't look at them the same. You look at them as someone that's toxic, someone that could be controlling, someone that just has just nasty, just ugh. Like, I'm just like, ew, gross. Like, kind of like that. Like, okay, all right. But it hurt the shit out of you. It's like they hurt the shit out of you with something that they said to you. and you didn't look at the same, or you don't look at them the same, and they're literally coming in with like the complete opposite energy, most likely wanting to work things with you, work things out with you, okay? But this is literally going to mentally, so that's why I'm here, because I'm gonna let you know, is this real, is this fake? If you do take them in, what would that result to? Would they just treat you the same, or would they treat you better? All that stuff, okay? This person could be a Capricorn. This person could be a Taurus. This person could be an Aquarius. But let's see. Take that if that resonates. Let's see where we go. All right? I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text. Say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot. MIMISTROT. Nothing less, nothing more than that, baby. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let go. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more. The Ace of Wands. I literally, like verbatim. I'm seeing their name on my phone when I never thought I would see their fucking name again. Oh, it's like that notification that makes your heart drop. Like, why are they texting me? Why are they texting me? Why are they calling me? Why are they calling me? You know, it's almost like you don't know how to feel, but like anxious, you know? You will probably automatically assume, well, they're trying to argue with me. They're trying to stir some shit up, you know, because they could have a lot of toxic tendencies, or just, you know, be a person, you know, gross. So it's gonna shock you and like a sinking, and you're gonna feel anxiety, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? You would have never thought. You thought this is a dead horse. This is done. Okay. Tell me more. And they're being soft with you with the star here because they have hope. They're trying to kind of will you in with this softness here. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? It is so opposite, since the energy that they're coming in with is so opposite from the energy that they last showed you. Before it was hostility. Before it was I hate you. I'm done. Get away from me. Now it's like, hey, can I talk to you? You know, I've been thinking a lot and I just want to have a conversation with you. And you're like, what? What? Okay, what are they going to say? The moon here. They're going to say that they hid a lot of their emotions here. That they suppressed a lot of feelings here. They know that they suppressed a lot of the good feelings that they had, and being away from you, all those good feelings that they had resurfaced. With the Emperor here, I think they are realizing, how do I say it? They had a lot of time to reflect and see what role they played in all the chaos that you guys experienced with one another. I feel like a lot of people also could have told them, like, yeah, you were fucked up or you were in the wrong. Like, you know, as much as they didn't want to listen to those people and be like, I don't care, whatever, I'm going to do me. I'm going to, you know, stand on my decisions or what I said. It's like they sat on it for maybe a few weeks and like, you know what? Yeah, that is kind of screwed up. You know, I did act out of anger. I did impulsively, you know, say stuff when I, like, deep down, I know I don't mean it. And it's like being away from you. Like I said, all those soft feelings, the things that they really felt came up to the surface. Okay. I'm getting like almost like an overstimulated, overwhelmed, and like nasty vibe from them. So like that could have been the energy that they're in when they last dealt with you. Like, get the fuck away. Like, I can't do with you no more. Like, you know, and it's like now that they're away, so they're like, shit, wait. I kind of miss their annoying self. I kind of miss when they're tripping on me. I kind of miss, you know, it's like now they're feeling the opposite. The Eight of Swords. The Empress. You don't know what to do because you feel like, you know, you were stuck for a while on this person. You know, it's like you took and took and took, and you dealt, you know, tolerated things that you shouldn't have. I feel like I say that a lot for my collective. I feel like I say that a lot for you guys. But we're not going to take it there right now. And you were so hung up on them, and it felt like almost like you're trapped in your feelings. You're trapped dealing with them because of your feelings. And you feel like because of them acting ugly, you finally were free. You're like, oh, okay, I'm starting to finally feel like me and myself. I feel like you're having a breakthrough moment. Like, I don't feel like I'm trapped because of you. I don't feel like I'm stuck, like bound to you because of my feelings anymore, because they literally forced you to change your perception of them with their ugliness. Okay, so is this real or is this fucking fake? Is this real or is this fake? Let's ask this. If my collective took them back, what would that result to? If my collective believed them and took them back, what would that result to? 8 of Wands. 2 of Cups. That's not bad. The Magician. Okay, the World card. All right, so I think there would be a lot of talking that's going to be had. Okay, a lot of conversation. You guys are going to be talking for hours. And it's almost like you are going to force them to understand you. Okay, understand your point of view. And I'm seeing you setting up really healthy boundaries. You're like, you're not going to speak to me that way. You will not treat me that way. If you ever do said things, you're done, and it is completely done to the point where there's no return of that. You know, there's no returning. You are done. You know, it's almost like follow these rules or you're out of here, buddy. And with the Magician here, I feel like they will comply. Okay, they will listen, and you're going to feel in control. And this will allow the connection to actually continue for a while. So basically, they're bowing down. They will bow down to you, respect you more, and meet your needs. Because if they don't, like you're going to say, what you should say, you're out of here, buddy. I don't give a shit. Okay, you need to have that firmness with them. All right, if you didn't take them back and believe them, what would happen? What would happen? The Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Devil. Oh, they would be really upset. I mean, they would try to sit here and do a fake act of like, okay, well, I understand that. I can understand that. But, you know, I still, like, it's almost like, I understand where you're coming from. I can respect that, but I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to continue to be away from you. I don't want that. And then, excuse me, some anger may come up with that, and some hostility may come up with that, and that will kind of push you away even more. It's because they are not getting what they want, so they're crying about it. They're being a crybaby now. Also, if you didn't take them back, you would meet somebody else. You would meet somebody else that treats you way better, that you would almost feel more attracted to, because they're didn't say horrible shit to you. They didn't treat you like a piece of trash, you know? So it's, the ball really is in your court, babe. Don't feel pressure just because they're going to kind of come in with all these emotions and all this, you know, oh my God, don't. Do what's best for you. But I just want to lay it out to you. If you take them back, it'll be fine. If you really feel for them and you really don't want to let it go, it'll be fine. If you do not feel for them, you're like, fuck no, never in a million fucking years, you will also be fine with someone else. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. Continue to give them the cold shoulder and say nothing. It is working. Please continue to give them the cold shoulder and say nothing. It is working. You probably never stood on business like this with this person ever. Maybe you've never gave them the cold shoulder. Maybe you've never held back for this long. But I feel like it's killing you as much as it's killing them. Okay, but for your sake and for you to get the respect you need from this person, you need to stand on this, okay? Because I feel like right now you're having a weak moment and you really want to fold. You really want to say something, maybe really want to argue, but this is your time to be quiet, okay? Things, you know, this person could have crossed certain lines that it's just really hard for you to just forgive them or just look past, you know what I mean? You want things to be worked through, and this person does too, but it's just like you don't feel like they really get it. You know, you don't feel like they really understand. And you being silent is going to force them to understand. Okay. But I feel like you are also wondering what's going to be happening. You know, what will this result to? Will they just match your distance, you know, like they are right now? Or will they actually fold and come forward? Okay, but we're going to find that out right here, right now. All right, let's see. Let's go. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio to my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days, okay? I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMIS, nothing less, nothing more than that. All right. The Empress and the King of Wands. Okay, this person could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a Libra. Take that. That resonates, okay? I'm hearing always doing good by you or always doing good to you. Yeah. And they had selfish tendencies. Okay, you felt like they didn't really consider you, or whatever they did, they were not being considerate of you. They were not thinking of you. They were thinking of them damn selves. Okay, and you're like, no. Now it's time for me to think about me. Okay, you weren't thinking about me. I'm going to think about me now. The Eight of Swords. Okay. Ugh. I feel like you feel very stuck right now because you really want this person to be your person. Okay. Force could be significant. April could be significant. 444, you could be seeing that a lot. Because with the 8 paired with the 4, I'm getting just like 444 vibes. Anyways. You know, this is just like a very hard position for you to be in. It's like you feel like you are being forced to pull back from them, you know. You really don't want to, but it's almost like, you know, if you stuck around, like, you know, like you've done before, you know, it's less likely there will be any changes. You know, you're like, I can't make them feel like it's okay that I will tolerate this, or I will stick around while they treated me like this, disrespected me like this, degraded me like this, and just simply didn't think of me. They just were thinking of themselves. You know, it's like you really want it to be them. You really feel like this, you don't really see yourself with anyone else besides this person, okay? And there was a point in time where this person was like almost amazing to you. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, where is that person? Tell me more. Yeah, no, like I said, you made the right motherfucking choice, okay, with the Judgment here. Because now you are forcing this person to look at everything. Okay, see how it feels being without me, you, right? See how it feels. You know, was that really worth it? It was what you did, what you said. Was that really worth losing this? You know, look at what the fuck you did. Okay, you are forcing them to do that right now. And with the Six of Wands here, they want you. They want a successful connection with you. But they know that they're going to have to be the one to bring in the balance. They're going to have to be the one to fix it. Okay? To make up for what they did, right? You have to let them get to that point. If you basically come towards them right now while they're trying to get to this point of, okay, look at what I'm really missing out on, you will fuck it all up. No tea, no shade. Because I'm like, oh, well, I just did that and they just came right back to me. So I got away with that. No, you have to pump fear into them right now, girl. Boy, pump fear into them right now. Okay? Tell me more. The Four of Wands. I bet they won't do it again. And I bet they won't do it again. Some of you could have been dealing with a third party. This person could have been cheating or talking to other people, hanging around people you do not like. Maybe a certain friend that you are not fond of, that you don't agree with, like, their lifestyle or their choices, okay? Specifically, they could have a friend that's like into, and you just do not like that person. You don't like them being around that individual, okay? Which I feel like that's kind of understandable. Bet they won't do it again. I bet you they won't do it again. Because with the Four of Wands, it is an indicator of, like, commitment, you know, a solid foundation. So I do see this person wanting to get back together. But as promises here, I know what I need to do to make this solid again, make you trust me again, you know. And whatever they did, I'm seeing them admitting, like, it wasn't even fucking worth it. Like, it wasn't even satisfying. Whether it was a person, whether it was going out, whether it was fucking you over, disrespecting you, like, it does not feel good for them. It doesn't. They sit with it, they look at that whole experience, and they're like, I gained nothing from that but guilt and shame, you know? It's like, what the fuck was I doing? Okay. And I feel like it's going to feel good to hear that, at least. All right, what's going to be happening next in this connection? The Lovers, the Nine of Cups. Okay, they're like, let me show you, let me show you. Okay, so it's not really, it's like, you know, they may be talking. There you go. You're guarded. But I feel like they're going to be, you know, saying these things. But it's like, you are going to be pretty stubborn with them. You're like, I can't even, like, believe you. I can't believe anything that you're saying. You know, you are... Like, and it sucks for you because you have such this weak spot for this person, but you feel like you have to stick up for yourself right now, and you absolutely should be. But I feel like this person is like, okay, clearly, you know, I know saying this isn't enough. Let me show you. Let me show you. So they may try to, like, almost, I'm kind of seeing, like, it's almost like dragging you to an adventure or dragging you to a date or something like that, where they can show you, like, something intimate to show you that they're serious, whether it's, like, maybe taking you to the first view they ever took you to when they first met you, or to the first restaurant, or something like that. That's, like, something very sentimental. They're like, let me just show you. And I'm seeing even then you may be in the car, you're like, I don't even want to be here right now. Like, I feel like I need to still stand on business. What's going to be the outcome of this whole situation? The Page of Swords, the Six of Cups. You will successfully make them fear to ever fuck you over again. There is reconciliation, but there is also respect. And I think that's the most important thing, that there is respect. They will never cross that line again, and they know that. And you will make it very known that if they ever do, if they even think about it, there's no coming back. There is nothing ever, ever, ever again. Okay. I'm also seeing, like, you having more control. So whether that is getting their passwords, whether that is like getting their schedule or whatever, it's like you know exactly what's going on. You got eyes everywhere, and they're going to let you. Okay. Which I think is okay until you're able to trust them again. You know, don't be a control freak. You know, can't really speak too much because I can understand the position you're in, but, you know, do it until you trust them again. But yeah. Okay. All right. Love ya. Bye. The person that left you for somebody else is coming back. It's about to be a whole 180 of this damn situation. This person left you so high and dry, it's not even funny. I feel like there's times where you can't even wrap your head around as of why they did you the way that they did you. Why they left you the way that they did, and then for who they did. None of it made sense. But this is so out of the blue. It's like, it's almost like you can't even mentally prepare for it. You didn't think you would hear from them again. You didn't think there would ever be a chance for you guys again. As bad as it hurt, you know, I think you still feel for this person. Sorry to call you out. I feel like you did. You know, as fucked up as, you know, what they did, you know, it was fucked up, right? Mentally prepare. Mentally prepare. The grass is not greener on the other side. That's all I'm going to say right now. I'm going to pull cards, of course, to get all the details, but you could have a dream about this. You could literally have a dream about them, like, knocking at your front door. Like, bumping into them in your dreams, okay? Everything's aligned. Everything's connected, baby. Yep. But let's see what more you need to hear about this situation, okay? Let's see. Let go. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMISTROT. Nothing less, nothing more than that, baby. Thank you. Okay. Running away from their problems. Okay. you know, maybe things between you and them were hard, and instead of dealing with that, instead of facing that, working on that, they ran away. They ran away. I don't know. All right, tell me more, please. Let's see. Let's dive into it. The moon here, the high priestess, the 4 of wands. Okay, yeah, like I said, with the moon here, they left you completely in the dark. This was a secret that you didn't think, it was just beyond. It was beyond crazy. It was beyond many, which, if you're not from the Bay Area, which just means it's fucked up, okay? Cold-blooded kind of thing, right? It was beyond, right? And I feel like your intuition, as bad as this hurt you, your intuition was like, let it be. You might have reacted, you know, in some kind of way. I feel like anybody would have, like, what the fuck you, what, right? But I feel like your intuition was like, let it be. Don't pop them tires. Don't crash into their car. Don't throw eggs at their front window. Don't break their window. Don't go to their job. Don't do it. Let's let karma play this out. Let's see what karma's going to do, right? But it killed you for them to make it seem that they have this perfect, happy picture, you know, being away from you, right? With someone else, or if they didn't necessarily leave you for another person, they left you for another city. They left you and moved away. Or they did this and that. It's almost just like they're trying to make it seem they have a new life, right? New structure, even. And you're like, okay. And it hurt. And you tried, and I feel like you struggled trying to comfort yourself through seeing that and experiencing that seeing them with someone else, or trying to create a new life, you know? I mean, what did I do to make you feel like so miserable with me? All right, the 5 of Pentacles. Felt completely abandoned, right? Completely abandoned. Tell me more. The Hangman. I feel like you in the moment when everything popped off, I think what you wanted the most, besides them, I feel like you knew, like, okay, clearly not going to get them. They're out of my grip now. They're gone. It's just you wanted their understanding. You wanted to hear from them like, hey, I know you tried, or hey, you weren't a horrible partner to me. It's just like they made you feel like you were the worst person ever when you literally didn't do shit to them. You know what I mean? It's like you just wanted to hear that, so you didn't feel crazy. You wanted to feel understood just a little bit, you know? Seen just a little bit. Going through that transition and you didn't get that. Going through that change, seeing them, you know, with someone else, you didn't get that. So what's going to be happening next here? What's going to be happening next? Ace of Wands. Oh, they're showing up. You will, okay, hold on. You're seeing them in person. You're seeing them in person first, okay? Before they come forward. So you will literally bump into them in public. And you're like, oh shit. And I think either they are going to approach you when they see you in public, because they will be alone. Just by the way, they're going to most likely be alone. Or they're going to, okay? They're not going to be anywhere. They're going to be alone. And if they're not going to have the balls to approach you that same time, because this is a collective, it's take it however it resonates. If they don't have the balls to approach you right then and there, they will immediately the same day reach out to you. Unblock you. I'm hearing they're going to unblock you and reach out to you for those that this person has you blocked. Okay? And it's like literally leading up to seeing them in person is literally like there's going to be so many confirmations and signs you're going to get leading up to it. 555, 1111. You're going to like feel their energy, smell their cologne, see people that look like them. You know, almost like I'm hearing like conversations you guys had like popping up in your head. Like you could like literally hear their voice, or it's like there's just a lot. There's a lot of fucking signs leading up to the reconciliation. Okay. Yeah. What? Literally both of my reconciliation cards. That's fucking crazy. The 6 of Cups and the fucking Knight of Wands. It is going to literally you're going to go from trying to move on from this person. You thought it's done. Why did they do me like that? To boom, they're literally right in front of you. They're in front of your face. They are talking to you. It's going to be a lot. So what are they going to say? What are they going to say? What are they going to do? The Wheel of Fortune, the Star card. They are going to try to act nice. They're trying to almost get information out of you about what's going on in your life and what changes you've experienced. I feel like this split up hasn't been that long since this happened. Take that resonance. I know that's not going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like this person is going to say something to you to see if you take it. You know, I always still think about you, for example. You know, I still always will love you, right? For example, they're going to throw some. See, are you going to take it? Do you feel the same? Are you going to take it? It's almost like to test the waters where you truly stand with them. But it's like when you guys see each other, it's like an overwhelming amount of like satisfying energy you guys are both getting from seeing each other. Because you guys both didn't think you guys would ever see each other again or speak to each other again. Okay? What's going to be happening next? The Ace of Pentacles. They're going to ask for your time. Hey, can we hang out? Can we spend some time together? With the Sun here and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What happened with them and the other person or the thing that they left them for? Tower. Immediately went to shit. Immediately went to shit. Immediately went to shit. 8 could be significant. August could be significant. It went to shit. It did not go well. Okay. They could have even been the one to choose to remove themselves from the other connection because they're like, oh, this is not good. I do not like this. You do not make me happy. You are chaotic. You are, I'm hearing destructive. Could be, tell me more about the third party in them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of heated, like, the other person did not have patience for your ex, for the person, for your person. They didn't have the patience for them. But it just got really heated and really ugly. And your person's the one that left them. Because this person, as, you know, angry as they were, they're also very immature. The third party is very immature. They weren't in the position to, like, be in a serious connection like that. But, yeah. You see how the world spins? You see how things go around? All right? Do what you want with this information. The ball is in your court, babe. All right? Okay? Love you. Bye.